colors to be usable in the custom colors, then you probably could just on the fly make anything you really wanted to. But
right.
I've been having a good time just making palettes and stuff.
I got enough. When I saw her, Aoko's 214, I was like, need a Urameshi color, but that is not possible.
Someone made it, yeah.
Good.
People have been very, very busy.
That was the first thing I thought of when I did it.
Heh. Where did my money go? Oh man, I lost all my my save data. Okay, hold on.
Oof.
That's fine. My ranking stuff stayed, so I'll just do a couple trials.
Eat your heart out, Bandai Namco. I first went in and just seeing Aoko's moveset, I thought, yeah, alright, this is straightforward enough. And then I did the not 214, 236 was Spirit Gun. 214, the ball. I was like, yeah, maybe I don't know about this character.
So
she's cool enough though.
So they don't do a single thing with those special moves in any of her trials.
Great.
You never have to touch them if you don't want to.
Oh yeah, she has so many other tools anyway.
She can do anything.
Yeah, I just think it's cool it's there. Alright. Other than that, I was just getting familiar with their specials.
I've played, I guess at this point, a pretty good amount with both characters, so... Where is my saber icon? There she is.
Turn the TP down. Hi, Plush.
I don't remember what my title was. Oh, yes, I do. Yes. Do an Aoko color real quick. One that you guys will be able to see.
For Rave and also for myself, because it was the first thing I thought of too, I have Sparks colors from Get Amped.
I see. It's kind of like the palette I used to use. Okay, and Noel. Okay.
Okay, or just okay?
Um.
I think you're on invisible. Oh yeah, you can just join through Steam.
Yeah, I can just
Get yourself in.
press the menu button.
And you gotta help us. That's nice. I added a ping.
Yeah. Finally, a fighting game did it. Sorry, I'm just tweeting.
Take your time. I'm hungry.
I'm twittering. I'm gonna Twitter real fast. God damn it. Shut up. Why would I? Yeah, I should have just left it. Stupid tweet deck.
I'll put it on stream, don't worry.
It's too late. It's gone.
It's not.
No.
TweetDeck doesn't delete tweets when they're deleted.
No tweet is ever really gone. It's not a lie.
It's not. Chad will get to vote, put a poll up of which corner we put this in.
Okay. And, oh shit. Okay, for real this time. Figured I'd make it go to a new state.
Oh, fuck. Not ready.
Well, why'd you ready up then?
I got used after Tekken.
Get ready for the next battle.
An era before selecting your character.
Oh man. Oh no, it actually did connect. I thought that would knock you down. Oh no.
Oops, wrong one.
Oof. Yeah, luckily the past few weeks of playing Kokonoe in BlazBlue prepped me for putting things on the screen. Oh no. Uh-oh.
I forgot to block.
No, I forgot to shield.
Whoops. Hi, Gorg. Welcome.
No.
Richer. Yeah, just finish the set, whatever.
You're right. Beam. No!
Ow!
Oh shit.
I'm putting the sweep back up.
No! No! Shit. Melty fans down bad if they pop off for getting some girl in pants and a shirt. Hey, put some respect on it. This is the girl wearing some pants and a shirt.
Ah. Oh, how do you blow him up?
So, the quarter circle back ones, you hold, and then they move out and they stay there. If you do DP back with a button, you hold the button down, and then when you let go, it explodes.
Huh.
So she has...
Yeah.
So she has two different mines she can put out. She can put both out at the same time, and multiple of each. And it just becomes a nightmare to navigate.
Oh, hello?
Oh!
She does a lot.
That's a really funny Win quote, but only Steven would have gotten it.
They're holding hands. Go team.
Big, it's that, you know, the big movie high five. Ow.
Well,
No.
oh,
Oh, why am I facing that way? Beam. Stun.
hello, Holy Spirit, save me. Do any of those girls in Southern California have Spirit Gun?
Oh.
Did you do anything with the other character?
Noel? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I put some time into Noel. She's really cool. I just... Well... We all know. we all know. But she's a very cool character. So we are currently at 15 cool characters. 14 and a half cool characters in this game. 14.25 cool characters in this game.
Ah. Oh, shit. Alright. That could have been very bad.
Oh, no.
Ooh. Those command normals on Seer. I just really like those.
Oh yeah, the
1, 2, 3.
the 6C, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, this is me responding to your invite by just being here. I hope I'm not too late.
No, yeah, you're just in time.
Okay, perfect. I just got a PS4 Pro, so I'm adding all my favorite fighting games to that list, and I'll have to add both of y'all on here.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ow. Oh.
How is the new character or characters?
I'm playing Aoko and I really like her.
Awesome.
Shit.
Is she the favorite of the two?
Yeah, she's the returning character.
She's the character in the t-shirt and jeans.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I immediately knew. She looked really fun.
Yeah. She has a lot.
Gun.
Ah! She has spirit gun.
She has spirit gun, yeah.
She literally has spirit gun.
Oh my god.
People have already modded in the color.
Right.
If that was your next question. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. I tried to do a palette, but the color's not there, so.
The red, technically what she's wearing normally is just what Yusuke wears in the second arc. You just gotta give her black hair.
Yeah.
Here,
I thought of that. I was just worried of people not getting it.
Yeah.
Trying Noel for a bit.
I will say, I think on my first watch of Yu Yu Hakusho, I think the most memorable part, everybody would say, is the Toguro arc. But rewatching it now, I think the Sensui arc is even better. It's kind of I don't know, as you get older,
Toguro the most.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's classic. It's like Goku versus Frieza kind of levels of classic. But I still think Sensui is a really well-written villain. See, you guys are on PC?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me get that.
While you do that, I'm gonna finish this pizza.
Okay. I'll
Pizza.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
I'll be soon.
How have y'all been? How is I don't know. What's the latest? What's the latest?
It's good. I got that the Tekken Advance videos going up tomorrow morning.
Oh, is
awesome.
it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's only at most 6 minutes.
I hope you guys like that one. It was definitely interesting to record.
Yeah.
Those parts.
Still sad my cow recommendation didn't make it, but you know what? It's fine. I think I was just looking for an excuse to fit that into the conversation because I saw it the same day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to share this somehow.
Man.
I love those video game commercials from the 2000s where they gave the people who made the commercials the actual assets. So it actually kind of looks a little bit half like the game. Like with that Mario Got Milk thing.
You should see the Final Fantasy IX Pepsi commercial, or is it a Coke?
Where it's Coke.
It literally is using their pre-rendered FMV assets.
Oh my god.
Like that you would see in a PS1 game.
That's amazing.
I just watched a video about that, actually.
There's a whole video of it worth watching.
It's not just that. It is very specifically about old Square Enix renders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Big Thor High Heels fan. I think everyone should check him out. He does weird shit like that. But it's so cool.
Gord was answering me when I said, can the girls from Southern California do Spirit Gun? And he says no, but they can enter Blood Heat mid-combo.
This guy doesn't know anything about Melty Blood or Southern California, and it shows.
Oh man, I gotta wonder with those going back to the FMV stuff, if those 3D houses from the 2000s still have those assets somewhere on a hard drive.
With Square, I don't think so.
Apparently, well, obviously Square Enix lost a bunch of stuff, but also apparently a bunch of DVDs or CDs just containing assets got released somewhere. I'll have to look into it a bit more. I watched the video on my TV, so I didn't read the description for any links or notes. But
the dude that made the Wolverine NES game put up the source code the other day.
Oh.
I don't see your name anywhere, Jesse.
Sorry, I'm still plugging this thing in.
Oh, okay.
Have you
can
also
get yourself in,
updated the game?
Yeah, I'll right-click join.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, crazy.
See some Noel.
What a wild feature.
Oh, by the way,
This character's fucked.
Correct.
I was gonna say my internet. This is the weirdest thing in the world, and maybe some of you could make sense of this. But my internet was being weirdly slow, even though my down speed and up speed were very, very good. And all I did was turn on my VPN, and it just fixed it. Like everything is 10 times faster now. And I was like, is it because I'm connecting from a different location now? Like, I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't understand the correlation between VPN and faster connection.
Yeah.
If anything, I thought it'd be the opposite.
That's some net neutrality things.
Right.
Remember, actually, that's gone, so...
Yeah, that could be it.
As they say they don't do it, they legally can do it.
Yeah.
What are you doing in this game?
I'm pressing buttons.
Sounds like
I mean, Noel, like...
So this whole character's mechanic, besides having just a lot of projectiles, is and one of the dumbest DPs I've ever seen. This is my DP.
Oh Jesus Christ! Put them in put her in cross tag.
Is that she drops these down, and then I can choose to trigger them in whatever order I want. So she just drops them on you.
This is an awkward setup. I don't have enough desk space for my laptop, so I'm like putting it on a chair and scooching the chair over closer to my other chair. Like, this is my Melty setup. Honestly, perfect for Melty.
You should put the laptop on the floor.
Yeah. It's why is that so accurate? Why is By the way, I mean, I'm not going to disclose, but I mean, I moved to a new place lately, a new location, and I was trying to find if there's an FGC in the area. So I looked it up online, I found a Discord, and it's totally dead, and no one has said anything. So I sent a message like, weeks ago saying, hey, anyone in the area play any of these games? I play Strive, Melty type, blah, blah, and all the other stuff, and Street Fighter. And then no one responds for weeks. And I finally get someone back saying, well, I played the old Melty. Do you play that? Like one guy in the entire server, and he plays the old one, which I wouldn't be opposed to learning it, but like I definitely could not play that game versus the new one.
Right.
I still love that game so.
Yeah.
I will say that like after playing this one for like a really long time and being like, wow, this game's really crazy, I went back to that game and I don't know how I even played it. For the like few months I did. That game is insane.
Yeah.
I love it though.
That game moves like if I don't know, fighting game buttons had a response time. That one is like, freaking Roadrunner. Like you mash. It's so smooth. Everything is so fast. It's faster than the Marvel vs. Capcom games, and those are supposed to be really fast.
Right. Ah!
Yeah.
Sorry.
Although I guess comparatively to like the any Japanese fighting game, they were already on like another level.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of another game that's just that fast.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Marvel.
Yeah, I mean that's where my brain goes to, but I'm like, no, there has to be like more Japanese fighting games that are comparable, but I don't play enough. Dengeki Bunko.
Nah, that game's fun though. That's a very easy game.
Oh, okay. By the way, Max, you'll have to give me your long list of PS4 games to find out or to play now that I finally have one, because I've been looking for, I don't know, just the more obscure ones, and it's like hard to find any comprehensive list off of Google search. So I'd rather just get it from the PS4 man himself.
I'll have to really think, because honestly, I have been thinking about it. I'm like, games that are exclusive.
Right. They don't. You know what? Rule that out. They don't have to be. They really don't have to be exclusive. I think as long as they're fun and likely just a good couch game, because that's the main reason.
I think Ghost of Tsushima is really cool just to run around in. That game gave me the feelings that everyone said they got from Breath of the Wild.
Oh, okay.
Like, what's around the next corner? I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. No, totally. I watched the gameplay trailer for that, and I was like, oh, Jesus. This game's beautiful.
No! Shit!
Unless I'm just trying to not, not spend $60 for every game I buy, because I did buy Street Fighter with all the DLC and Guilty Gear with all the DLC. And I was like, all right, I gotta slow down on the spending. I actually got a warning from my credit card. People saying, did you just stupidly spend all your money? Because it probably wasn't you, right? No, it was me.
Shoot. No, wait. No.
When was the last time a fighting game gave you a free character? 2 free characters.
For real?
Like, I am so amazed that these characters were free.
Was 11 free? No, you had to get the pass.
No, I think 11 was free. I think it was but
Eliza was passed.
I don't even want to. Yeah, Eliza was the weirdest one, because I think for the longest time, and I think Namco has fixed this now, but you would get the season pass and Eliza would even be included. Like, she was her own separate thing, and I'm like, what? why not include in the season pass? Okay, sweet, my thing is ready. Let me just grab my controller.
No, A.
It worked, right?
I guess.
Just didn't look as cool. God damn it.
We find it a very interesting choice that they added to, I guess not set play characters, but very weird, oaky characters.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do for the last 2 in the season pass. I hate this joke. Can we stop? I don't like this
You're gonna really hate it soon.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Oh. Well, shit.
You know what Melty needs? A platform fighting game on the Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
I came back to the best comment.
Which is funny to find out there's a Guilty Gear on GBA, and it is just Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
But when they did DS, they made it a platform fighter.
What did that even look like? Did they just take the sprites and just put them on a different plane? Like, 'cause I can only imagine how awkward that would be to translate all those attacks to
I played it for like
fighter.
10 minutes. I don't remember. There's a stream of it somewhere. All right.
It's like Guilty Gear Isuka, which is the beat 'em up. Guilty Gear's been a lot of weird genres. It's been a MOBA.
Wait a minute, hang on. Maybe I'm catch me up here, Max. What was the MOBA?
Guilty Gear 2. It's a weird MOBA Dynasty Warriors thing, but with like action game combos. I don't know.
It's really weird. I mean, they did Soul Calibur Legends for the Wii.
Yeah.
No one ever talks about that. That was Dynasty Warriors kind of.
I really need to play that.
I never played it. I'm so curious. I would definitely watch a playthrough of that if you were to do it on stream.
Oh,
I'm busy here. Do you mind?
It has so much invincibility.
I don't understand, like, my laptop, as you know, had like a blue screen thing, and then I gave it to a computer guy that we have, and he fixed everything, and it's great again. But for some reason, and every other game runs great, but Melty has this weird like lag to it, and I don't understand. It's a sprite-based game.
I hope it's not felt in online.
I hope not too. If it does, I'm gonna do anything I can to fix it. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do that right now. I don't want to do that on stream.
I don't know. I've been having weird slowdowns too with this new update. I don't know why.
It's weird. It's like the requirements is like, yeah, you can run this on Windows XP if you want it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, that's the game that it likes to fuck up on.
Okay. No! Ah!
Oh. Thank you. No!
Yeah, no problem. True.
I love signing into my graphics card, and it's like the NVIDIA GeForce menu. It's like your games: Don't Starve, Street Fighter, and Adobe Lightroom Classic.
Classic. Would you like to download the GeForce Now plugins for Lightroom?
Yeah, right. Use shadow play on my photo color.
Oh shit! No.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you can delay them. Oh no, lost it!
Oh no. That's a more elaborate one than... What about...
Shit. Oh. Well, I guess I'm back on this side. Yeah, do you guys want to do Parsec InDesign after this? Okay. Alright, you guys saw Noel. Everyone say bye, Noel.
From wave goodbye to Kenny.
God, this blue color is so good. I think I've played on a new stage like once in training mode.
Random still does this exact same stage.
I have mine set to a new level, so I guess yours is just overriding mine. Oh no, I pressed A, and now I'm gonna die. Ooh. No! Shit, I didn't even mean to hit shield. Uh-oh. Yeah, forward moon skill's crazy. No, I missed. Oh.
Oh. A little too high.
No. Blaze Blue's kind of fast. I'm still thinking. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah,
Fastest fighting game. Ow.
Oh, whoops.
Shit.
I'll do it again.
Oh, cut it. No.
Oh.
Gun, go!
Oof.
I think I fixed it.
Spirit gun.
Hey. Going in there. Yeah, that definitely worked.
Ow.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, I thought I'd go under it.
Oof. Oof. Can we wrap this up so we can get back? So I can get back to watching Seinfeld? No.
We can put Seinfeld in the bottom left corner if you want.
Yeah.
We'll just flip it horizontally. That's how all the big streamers get away with it. Not bitter. Very bitter.
All I think about is that dude that streamed the what is it? He streamed like a fighting event or something, a pay-per-view one.
And
He just put himself in the corner as a webcam.
He was holding a controller to make it look like the game.
Yeah, it's so smart.
No!
Yeah. I don't know what these things do.
Oh, shit! No! Oh no, I tried to jump! Gun!
Oh, that is just spirit gun. No.
I'm not. Oh my god! I didn't know it'd go that far.
Oma Gaming. Trademark.
Trademark. Ow. Oh my god.
Oh my
sick.
god.
Thanks, Spirit Gun. Oh. No!
Oh no.
God, no, I couldn't stay in the air long enough. meter.
No. Oh. Rest in peace.
Thank you, 3 jumps. 3 air dashes and 4 jumps.
Oh, by the way, Max, do you remember when I picked up your Street Fighter V copy and I was like, I'm going to get you to platinum today or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, I finally did it for myself. I did it. I literally started my PS4 Street Fighter V ranked, and I got a 32 win streak until I got to platinum and put it down.
Damn. Jesse Smurfs. Did you guys hear that?
I know, literally. I thought like that the entire time. Beverly's watching me play. I'm like, this is what they call smurfing.
What are you supposed to do? Lose?
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I just,
Yes.
you know, stay as a rookie the whole time. Like, come on. Rookie or bronze.
No!
Ah!
Oh, Jesus. Imu.
That is a good color, by the way. I like that color. Yeah.
Your default's early. I don't know why I said thank you. Like, I made it, thank you.
You gotta get. Dude, Max. Without you, this color would never have existed.
This character wouldn't even be in it. This game would have come out. That far? Oh my god!
Never do that move, but I should.
True.
Wow.
I guess I'm dead. I guess I'm dead.
Invincibility, but for how long?
God,
At what cost?
I don't know if you saw the tweet I made last night after the stream, Jesse.
Yeah, did you see that?
No, I have to.
I played with Josh, and he plays
nice.
Goma, and
hell yeah.
I'll send it. It's
Yeah.
very
good.
embarrassing. And that was one of the least embarrassing clips.
Oh no.
Okay, that was a bad backdash. Oh, I guess I'm dead.
I'm a gaming.
True. That's what it says on the back of my car in Forza.
Does it actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
It says
great.
Coma Gaming.
Any other person I would have just been like, "Oh, it's a funny one," but I'm like, "No, Max actually means it when he says
Yeah.
stuff like that."
Yeah, my dad's like, "Who's Coma?" I'm like, "I don't have time for this vacation trip, Dad."
There's a lot to unpack here, Dad.
No.
Is that gonna? Wow.
Yeah, I suppose so.
That was totally a mistake, but I can't believe it worked. Oh my god, the armor.
Wow, I didn't even know you could charge it that long.
Me neither. No.
No.
Oh,
I wish that worked.
if that worked, it would have been hilarious.
You gotta really delay it.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 ow. Gun! Shit.
Oh, I'm dead. Nice.
I was like, am I still gonna get the last kick?
I want the Yusuke voice mod where they make him say shotgun every time you do that.
Okay, here.
I changed that setting real quick. Yeah. Oh no, it was just waiting for you guys. No, here, we'll set no rematch there.
Okay.
That's saved, right? Start. There we go.
I'm gonna keep picking this level with this stage with the grass.
Oh yeah, let me do that too. Let me pick another one because they added a bunch of stages.
Yeah. They're all really cool.
Yeah.
I say, having only played on one of them.
That one was already in. That one was already in.
The last 3 are the new ones.
Okay, that's what I thought. Which one did you do?
I did Summer Sky.
Okay, I'll do Magician's Night. Okay.
This stage changes when you play as Aoko.
Wow.
A little fun Melty blood fact, a little Tsukihime fact for you guys at home.
Did you know Tsukihime?
Did you know Melty Blood is actually based on a book you can play on your computer? But not if you speak English, though.
I feel like the demographic of people who enjoy fighting games and reading.
People who can read.
Yeah.
There's no overlap, zero.
Yeah, no, none whatsoever.
Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Well,
I wish every game had the press A to parry button.
I like
honestly,
the stage changes when you have your computer BIOS set to Japanese.
Yeah, if you have a complete save file, Kagetsutoya, the music changes. Thanks for laughing, fella.
I laughed even though I didn't know what that was.
I read the book so you could all play this game. I texted.
Conceptually, it was hilarious.
I texted French Bread.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I learned how to read. You gotta make Melty Blood.
Damn it.
And they said, okay, but you're not getting the remake. And I said, what? And then now we're playing Melty Blood.
Yeah. Max did it. He read, so you didn't have to.
And then they added Noel.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, not this.
I will say a part of me always is a little upset when I open up the story mode for these games, and it's just like character with block of text, and I'm like, all right, now where's the rest of the story? And then I go, oh, this is it.
We were talking about it last night. It's like when the game first came out, they tweeted, it's like, please don't stream the character story modes. They contain spoilers for the Tsukihime remake. And then I'm like 2 months
to read those. Like,
and then 2 months later, hey, the new character is a huge spoiler.
Right.
I hope you don't live in America and like the video game. No. Oh boy.
The stage changes when you play as Sagat and Ryu.
Yeah,
it's true.
That felt good to watch.
Why?
Sorry, Jesse.
Oh, it's okay. I wish it worked.
No, why am I crouching? Ah! This is the inside of the moon from Majora's Mask. No! Shield! Oh my god!
Fair.
I'm dead. Take 2.
No. Oh shit. Okay, that wasn't it.
Send that clip to Jesse. You can keep trying to reference it.
Which clip?
I'll find the link while you're doing this.
Oh.
I'm already.
Oh,
just
you were jumping.
kidding.
Nice. Wow, you actually. You made me think.
No. Oh no.
That was guttural.
Oh no.
Here, I'll put in general buffer call.
Thank you very much. Good games, by the way. Crap, I have this thing on my computer that blocks Twitter because I have to work, and it shows this annoying vector art of a toucan saying, "Shouldn't you be working?"
That's incredible.
And it honestly helps me focus, so I keep it. But if I open it in incognito, I'll be able to see this.
God damn it.
That should be the toucan with sunglasses.
God, I hope I guess right. Oh my god, man. This is amazing. The full on, like, hands on eyes crying. This is amazing.
You know, the failure usually doesn't come that immediately.
Yeah. I love it, though.
I hope I guess right.
It's the way that they
Shit.
That's called being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I strive for that amount of foresight.
Yeah.
I didn't jump it. Gun.
Ah.
Okay. Gun.
Oh.
Thank you. I let go in time. GeForce Game Ready driver is available. Boy, I hope it's for this game.
Max, I still can't get over. I still can't get over the Japanese PS1 horror game we played, where you were like, "Watch the next one just be a guy," and then it was just a guy. Like, holy shit, that prediction.
What's the move here, Lobby? Oh, it's waiting on Jesse.
Wait, what?
Weird.
Oh.
Yeah, it said observing in the right side. I don't know.
What button is it to join the queue? Because I thought you were just in the queue.
You already were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It thought. Okay, so it was already there. It was just the lobby.
Also, I hate that this game just doesn't save your player data. It is like
in the cloud.
Yeah, it doesn't do it. So all my silly tags are gone. I have to go and lock them again.
Yeah, I was talking at the start of the stream that I was installing all the custom colors, the community mod pack, and that whole file system updated with the latest patch. And I've basically reinstalled this game 5 times, and so my data was gone.
It's so annoying.
That sucks.
Like, get the points back just to get your titles, and it's like,
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just did a couple trials. Now I have everything in the game. That's crazy.
At least they don't make it that hard.
I saw it on CC Cheats.
CC Cheats, Austin. Oh my god, you truly are the smashing veteran.
Oh shoot.
Dead. Oh shoot, was that a shotgun pun?
Haha.
Oh. What is it? Oh
Sorry,
yeah, speaking of just ancient things, I used the GIF of Miyamoto and Iwata where it says it prints money. It shows the DS because my friend was talking about making like a killing or something in Bitcoin.
Oh no.
I just sent the gift back to him, like not knowing anything what he was talking about.
Oh shit! I didn't cancel anything. Gun.
Oh no!
We observed the orbs. Yeah, she's got orbs.
The orb.
They should have put her out. They should have previewed her first, so everyone can make orb jokes.
Yeah, has anyone done that with her yet?
I think the time has passed.
Yeah, that's fair actually. Now it's just the Kramer, what are you doing in there meme.
Yeah.
And that'll be gone in a week.
There's a lot of Tsukihime potential with that. That has probably already been done anyway.
Yeah.
I can see what I can see what I could do.
My favorite will be the one that I almost sent to Max, and then Max sent it to me first. Because I was like, I opened up Discord to send Max this meme, and I just to see that Max sent it to me first, and it was the CVS2 announcer meme with the Kramer. What are you doing in there? It's the Million Fighter 2001, Jerry. The battle is about to begin. Giddy up.
Okay, Koma shit.
Yeah, right. Almost like no one sat with me at the lunch table today. You have to murder your family.
Ah.
Yeah.
I mean, is that far off? Or? I mean, the way
honestly, he kind of he's just a mountain man.
Yeah. Oh, so he doesn't even go to school. He's by himself.
No, Koma, he lives in the mountains, and then like whenever the Tono family need to like kill a lot of people really quickly, they call him because he hits people really hard.
So he's like a handyman hitman,
He's like a. It's more like he's a member of the family that's too strong and crazy, so they just kind of keep him in the woods.
That's funny.
Oh,
besides the hair, he's pretty well kept for a guy that lives in the woods.
Yeah.
Real haha funny man.
I think in all of the visual novel and its like spin-offy sequel, he says I think 2 sentences ever.
It's like Wardell from Animal Crossing.
I feel like even in his own story mode, a lot of his dialogue bubbles are just ... I'm here.
Yeah.
Where we dropping, boys?
I love this Commander so much.
It's really good.
Ugh.
We need command grab characters that use one arm more often. It is so much funnier looking. That's why I like the Gill throw in Street Fighter V. He just picks you up and cracks your face 3 times.
Yeah, it's hard to really tell what he's doing. He kind of, he just like mushes the back of your head, I guess.
Yeah, he's like giving you a neck massage.
Yeah.
Very brutal.
Cracking your shoulders.
Going to the chiropractor like.
I don't think Koma would kill another human.
Such a nice guy.
I can't speak for non-humans.
Koma's the kind of character where he is a crazy psycho murderer, but people don't type, "Aw, baby, he, hit."
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know, he's just.
There's no Koma fan cams out there.
No.
I will be the
there's
first.
zero Koma fan cams. They're all combo videos.
I want to make a Koma fan cam that's just like to like a trap rap song.
Go to the new level.
Even better, the Dwayne the Rock Johnson rap. It's about power. It's about drive. It's about
Yeah, that's
that would actually work. Yeah.
I'm sure you can download an app that like auto-generates fan cams for you. I don't think you have to make them anymore.
I think the majority of people actually just use their phone for video editing those things. I don't think a single fan cam person knows how Adobe Premiere or DaVinci Resolve works.
They might be like preset templates.
I genuinely think so. At this point, there are like a plethora of apps on your phone that could do that level of editing.
I feel like I need to learn how to do the flash, quick zoom in, slow zoom out, like that transition.
Yeah. Oh, just keyframes. Just careful keyframes.
Well, that, but they also seem to have some like I don't know, diffusion, like distortion on it.
Yeah.
Heat displacement. That's the word, displacement.
Or chromatic aberration.
Yeah,
that goes
and I'm
in
like,
and out.
And when I see fan cams that have that stuff, I'm like, there is no way you know how to use After Effects.
Right.
That has to have been like fan cam free editing app, 1 million downloads Play Store. You know, like one of those apps. Because at this point, really, like those kind of effects can be done with a cell phone. Also, this is that other character I haven't really seen much of, but she's pretty cool. She actually just looks like she's from a different game.
Yeah.
It's because she is like a weirdo anime design in a game where everyone is wearing shoes and shirts.
Yeah,
like
it's true.
The most out there design in this game before her was like Vlov, and he just looks like a rich guy.
Yeah.
Max, you know how I did the Vlov fart sound effect when his cape goes up?
Yeah.
Someone else did it. And I was like, damn it, and it got a bunch of retweets.
Did they put it in the game? Was it like a mod? Or?
No, it was just like because someone pointed out that one of Ram's animations in Strive looks like she's literally farting. And someone said, well, anime fighters tend to do this. And then they sent a response with a Vlov fart. And I was like, wait a minute, didn't I make this?
Yeah, there's
the weirdest feeling. I was like, wait a minute.
It's always like strong anime guy releasing like his energy while standing still. It's like, wow, that guy's really strong. He can move his energy without moving. But yeah, it looks like he's...
Yeah. By the way, I noticed just in everyone likes to poke fun at all the anime tropes. And I think a lot of them are always like, making fun of Nani and, all that stuff. But then the one I think that no one talks enough about is the anime trope where in every damn anime, whenever someone's charging up, the person watching them always goes, this guy, ...
Fuck.
And I started noticing it in like every anime I've ever watched. This guy, ... Is that not a pointed out trope? Or am I just like late to the game? Because
or like instead of doing anything, they're just like, wow.
Yeah.
And like, that's it. That's their whole response.
Wow.
Oh, oops.
This guy.
Block.
Even better.
Block all of them.
Shit.
Block all of them.
Oh god, you
block
turned around.
all of them. Wait, that happened 4 times? I thought it only happened 3 times. This character's weird. This is a scary character.
That was, plenty of time for you to get on the other side. And then whoosh, now no longer blocking. Oh my god. What? If Coma has 1 million apologists, then I am one of them. If Coma has 10 apologists, then I am one of them. If Coma has only 1 apologist, then it is me. If Coma has no apologist, then that means I am no longer on the earth. If the world is against Coma, then I am against the world. Thanks, Corey.
Amen.
Amen.
Now turn to chapter...
We really out here Coma posting. That's crazy.
I found the Vlov fart, by the way. Someone put it in I put it in general for call.
Is that not the same one, too, that you used?
Yeah, it's the reverb fart sound. Like, everybody uses that. The reverb fart is basically its own meme.
I'm sure
is that
you
a
could
tech?
play.
You teched it, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Both had the same idea.
Yeah. Max, are there any fighting games worth getting on PS4 that we don't already play on PC?
That are only on PS4?
Yeah.
As of right now, it's tough because everything's coming to PC.
Right.
Yeah,
including a lot of the really weird, obscure anime games.
Yeah, when I saw Persona 4, what was it?
Arena,
Arena Ultimax? Ultimax?
Mhm.
Is that what-
Ultimax, yeah.
Yeah, that's getting a PC port. Like, I could
Yeah.
not believe it. That was the weirdest announcement of the Game Awards.
And then 6 months afterwards, we might be able to even play it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Exciting.
Are they bringing rollback to the PS4 version of Central Fiction as well?
No, they are not.
Just the Steam version.
Just the Steam version. Cross Tag Battles PS4 version is getting
Good.
Oh, man. I didn't know when that was going to end, so I just let go early.
Oh.
God damn it. That was funny.
Melty Blood featuring Kick Andy and Jail Child. Correct. That's
Andy.
That's the
That's
DLC.
a good name for Cone.
There's also Stabby McGee. Guess which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, not specific enough. I don't know why
what?
Kick Andy sounds like one of those like we made my grandma guess what all these Pokemon are named. This is what she came up with.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
That's
What,
Kick Andy.
Hitmonchan? No.
My
Lee.
favorite,
Guy.
my favorite was the edit they did of Reggie doing that, but it's just taken from like voice clips in YouTube Pooped. It's like Reggie names all the characters in Smash Bros. He looks at like Hero or something and goes, "Ah, that's Little Steven."
Yeah.
Favorite.
And that's Doug Bowser.
This is Bowser. He is my friend.
He is pretty. He uses both hands. At long last, the long-awaited Bowser. No one expected to see him in this game. Those are great.
I
Don't
wish
take
they
your
kept doing those
Strive
in
ones.
English.
I know.
I'm getting thrown today.
So much good material.
Yeah.
Why am I on this side?
Someone pointed out recently that Mark Zuckerberg's normal speaking pattern is exactly the same as those Nintendo Direct translators. Yeah, and I can't unhear it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oops. No. No.
It was a bait. It was a bait.
Oh my gosh, right.
I'm good. Yeah, right? Max is literally the only one I've seen that gets like visibly like in pain.
I take real world
You take
damage.
Real world damage when shit
It's
happens
called
to him
empathy,
fighting.
guys.
An empath, but for your own feelings.
God damn it. You just described like every shitty person ever.
No.
No! No!
Oh, she's so much fun.
God damn.
Fucking spectator cutout.
When
Every
you die
fight.
in the game, Max dies in real life.
Every fight just cut into black. Anytime now, lobby. There it goes.
It's thinking. It's thinking.
Processing.
Who plays next? Oh.
Doing the Ryu and what is it? Cyclops MVC opening.
Yeah, the pig hand. Oh, that's the wrong secret.
Thank God.
That's the wrong normal.
That's the wrong game. Hang on. Closing this.
Yeah, stop playing Guilty Gear at the same time.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit, I should have went the other way.
Done.
All
Oh my
right.
god, that lasted so long.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna die. Oh no.
Let me try that. What the fuck?
No. Oh no. Oh no. I wish any of my other characters could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the sicker ones.
I guess Saber can, but you gotta attack first. Oh my god, I didn't think that would hit.
Thought I'd go over it. I won my turn.
I'm sorry. Me, an empath. Aoko seems to be hurt.
Beam go we.
何バトルオープンユアマジックサッチファイト
Spirit gun.
行くわよ
Damn it.
いいじゃない
Oh,
反撃行こうさーてとやる
damn it.
逆転しよう
Oh no. Can you combo in the corner after that throw? Or no?
Yes, what, the one where you grab them, then you throw them behind you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not with lights, because I was trying. I mistimed it.
It depends on when that throw hits, and then also your distance.
Right.
You'd probably have to do like crouching light, or I know 2C works,
Oh, okay.
like sweep.
Yeah, those ones might be fast enough anyway.
Good to know.
行くわよ
Fuck.
Oh boy.
You'd love to see it.
反撃シューティング
Lesson learned. Nope, sorry, lesson was not learned.
Lesson redacted.
Lesson redacted, yeah.
Koma's just a little angry. I can fix him.
I don't know why. I want to see that as a tweet from you with like 1 like, and it's me. And that's
No
the
one
whole-
else is allowed.
that's-
I'll set
yeah,
it to
it's
only
just-
mutuals can like this tweet.
Yeah. Is that even a thing?
I don't know.
Not yet.
It will be one day.
All right. So first things first, I gotta call Twitter.
Yeah.
I gotta get a new feature added.
I was gonna say call Jack, but I think he stepped down. He's not the Twitter CEO.
He knows a guy, I'm sure.
Yeah. Some other guy with a 4-letter name.
Hey, Jack.
うんうん旅先はコーデなの
He did that thing where he steps down CEO but stays on the board so he still gets the money.
Ah, that makes sense.
行くわよ
Oh, that was supposed to be sweet. Oh my god.
反撃カウンター驚いた
Well,
I don't know why I started charging. That was weird. Oh no, it didn't hit. There we go.
Yosh.
No! Oh my god. Oh boy.
Oh no. Didn't have any follow-up after that. Oh, and goodbye music. Oh no! That's not even true! I know this much is...
Oh shit! Oh shit! No.
Yeah, there's the option to limit who can reply to. So the next step after that is who's allowed to like
Get
it.
away.
Yeah.
This person is bullying me with their likes. Get away. YouTube removed dislikes.
Oh
So
shit.
anything is possible.
Ow. No cross-ups, big rip. Oh shit! No! I'm dead. Bye, everybody.
Bye. It's an appropriate noise to make when you just got coma gaming.
I was stretching.
Oh, well, that too. Also an appropriate noise to make when you're stretching.
Mostly because all of my joints feel like they are broken after being air thrown.
So, oh, thank God I jumped.
Ow. Oh god, I thought you were gonna super.
I just wanted my health back. Ah! Oh shit! Whew.
Shit. No, it's not invincible.
Well, if it works for Jesse, it'll work for me.
Oops.
Oof. God damn it.
Ah!
Oof.
Oh, oh! That's what I want. If you ever have 3 bars or heat, you just forward moon skill. And if it hits, you super, and if not, you're invincible forever, so you just that's it.
What is she carrying?
In the box? Or in the briefcase?
Yeah.
The
Paper.
box.
Probably papers.
Are we referencing the hit psychological thriller 7 right now?
No. I only saw up to 5.
There has to be some unofficial letterboxed list that's just like the 7 film series, and it's just like a movie named 1, another irrelevant movie named 2, one named 3.
I know for sure there's one called 9. Was that the animated one with the puppet?
Yeah, with the weird puppets. I've heard the short film that's based on is very interesting, but the movie kind of stunk.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, my beam. No.
Is there a fighting game word for energy ball that stays in the air for a long period of time?
Fuck overhead. No! Energy ball that stays in the air.
Or stays on screen until the person controlling it can blow it up, or...
It's a trap.
A trap, okay.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, because I've seen other fighting game characters use that type of move, and I was like, that has to be a thing. Like, what do the commentators say when they refer to that?
They probably just call it an orb.
Yeah. Pondering the orb.
Like with Mana, it's probably just a ball.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Got the orbs out. What are you gonna do?
Or sort of like Venom in Exerd. I mean, Venom at all.
Ball is out?
Yeah.
Playing pool?
Playing pool tonight.
Oh. No! Oh, and you still got the combo? You gotta be kidding me. I'm dead! No!
Goodness.
Coma Gaming.
Landmine, air mine, persistent projectile. Typically, they're just called
Yeah.
projectiles, but
Yeah. Persistent projectile makes that's kind of the textbook term I was looking for, because I was like, there has to be a name for it like that in that way.
I'll go on the wiki and I'll just see what the first word they use to describe it is. Man, there are way too many fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, slow down.
I don't know if either of y'all caught any of the episodes of Smiling Friends, but there is a little tiny bit at the beginning of one where they're playing a fighting game, and it made me happy. And the best part is that all the sound effects are just like crude voices, just going.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, can you turn that down? It's giving me a headache. I love that. Oh, that's great. It's so weird to see like a network TV show made by Zach. Really
Yeah,
cool.
by more Newgrounds people.
That's what I mean. Like, it's like Newgrounds on TV. I'm
Yeah.
very happy it finally happened. Even though like TV is kind of a dying medium at that, so
Yeah.
it's like a little weird to go from like. It's kind of like when you're younger and you're like, oh man, one day I'll be able to work on a TV show or make a TV show, and then like you make your own internet stuff with the hopes of getting on TV, and now it's like the TV people just want to get on the internet.
Yeah.
It just kind of went in a different direction I wasn't expecting it to. But still, I get hyped when I see that stuff happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have cable though, so I can't support it.
Yeah, and all the episodes are online. I was gonna watch them later.
Yeah.
Sorry, Coma.
Damn, he dead. That boy dead.
Bam, bam, bam.
Okay. After my research during that match, it appears projectile or orb. They're just ones that hang out, I guess.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just curious because I feel like that's a thing.
You think because it is
Yeah.
a recurring like mechanic. It's just either slow moving projectile or stationary one.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Coma Gaming might be the least funny thing that I still can't stop laughing at.
It's just two words, and they don't really mean anything.
Oh shit.
It's like It's like a reference that has been modified so that the meaning just isn't there anymore.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No. Trying to throw. My turn.
Mom said it's my turn to 236B. What a mess.
I need.
I was
Something
waiting
for
to
my
shield
back.
the next one, and it never came. I forgot.
もう治ってるでしょ。あなたの体力だけ使わ。
She's got too many good colors. I feel like this Coma gaming bit doesn't stop. I'm gonna start saying it out of the context of this game, and absolutely no one will understand. Under what context? Why would you
Out in
even be
public.
saying it? What is Coma gaming a in your head natural response to? Is it a response to a question? Is it an exclamation? Is it a
You're out in
I
public.
I think it's more of like I don't know, like that kind of thing where your brain references things based on words. Like they don't even have to make sense. Like someone's talking about their brother or something. Like, yeah, my brother's a gamer, and you just go, Coma gaming. Just because the word is similar,
Yeah.
you had to say it.
If I see a tall guy with black hair, black shaggy hair in public, I'll say out loud, Coma Gaming spotted.
That works too. That makes more sense. But you know what I mean? That you
Yeah.
somehow just want to say the word that they just said for no reason.
It would take something from muscle spasms. Hopefully I last the next half hour.
Oh, I thought that was gonna hit you.
Back's been hurting for the last day,
Oh man, feel better, Austin.
and I don't want it to. I will
That's
once the thing kicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
That was a really
Skill
cool.
by accident.
That was a really cool setup. I like that.
It feels like that was added on to her kit. Like she already has a full kit, and they're like, what if we give her projectiles you can then use?
So the thing is, like, a lot of these characters, actress again has 3 variations for every character, right? They kind of just gave her everything, whereas most characters in this game got like everything from one moon.
That's
This one,
hilarious.
they just kind of gave her everything. The only thing she's missing is that in one of her variations, she would throw like the air projectile or the guns, you know, where she fires down or fires straight forward. And then I think if you like hold the button down, the next time you let it go, the beam will fire again from wherever the last place you fired a beam from was. So like,
Shit.
I think other than that, though, she has everything, which is why frankly, she feels like the boss character of this game now.
That's hilarious.
Which is natural, because she was the first boss character of the first Melty Blood.
That's also hilarious. Well, that's unfortunate.
Jab, jab, Diane. If someone does some head ass shit, that 100% shouldn't work, but it does work anyway. That's coma gaming. Chat, what does coma gaming mean to you?
God,
What truth do you
500
find?
words, no less.
500 words.
This sounds like a campaign that you'd see ads for in between commercial break at the Game Awards.
Yeah.
And then at the end it just says instead of Facebook gaming, it says coma gaming in the Facebook font.
Has you or a loved one ever been affected by coma gaming?
You may be entitled to that. You may be entitled to these hands.
Oh god, that was a perfect. Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Coma gaming is when I wake up and it ends when I go to bed.
I really want to get the hashtag what does coma gaming mean to you, or hashtag coma gaming, whatever. Like a string of tweets like this.
So dumb. So dumb. I hate it.
What?
Why?
The coma gaming stuff? Or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
dumb.
trying to remember the origin point.
I don't remember it.
I know
actually.
step 1. I don't know how it got there.
I just remembered when Cheeses just started saying it, and I couldn't tell. Did he start it or did someone else start it first? And then I don't know.
I'm gonna die. See you guys later.
Jesus Christ.
That was thorough. That's a, there's a big rip.
No! Now I'm in the corner. Wow, is this what it feels like to be in the corner? Well, I'll never do that again.
I hope I guessed right.
Earl plays fighting.
Again, Sheen.
I don't know, that was fuss.
I guess I'm just lucky, Sheen. Oh no!
No! Oh no! How'd I get a quarter circle out of that?
Whoa, no! No! Oh, that was nice. That was sweet.
Thank you, Thank you, Blaze Blue Hyperbolic Time Chamber. The domino effect meme where it starts at Valve releases a team shooter in 2007, and it ends with Coma.
How did we get here?
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I don't even remember. Probably something about... No, I actually don't think it was about Coma Gaming. Damn, I really don't know that.
Coma gaming brain rot.
Yeah, for real. Some people blame COVID for their brain fog. I blame Coma Gaming.
I just think about the man grabbing.
Yeah.
I was blocking low, Jesus.
Oh my god, thank you, Tiger Knee.
God, I was hoping to slide a little further.
I was supposed to go a little further than that.
Oh, damn it.
Shit. Oh no.
Rats.
Oh.
Rats off to you.
There's nothing innately good or bad about Coma gaming. It's arrogant to assume you must define what is evil. I love
Oh
that.
god. What does Coma gaming mean to you? I just want to make that a real ad.
We'll couple it with the fan cam.
Yeah. Fan cam will be much less work.
Now, a fan cam with lore, though. A fan cam with a message.
One for the people.
Fan cam will end with the Maxx clip. I hope it doesn't.
Let's go. Let's go. No more Coma gaming around.
It's a verb, an adjective, a noun, an adverb.
It's like
It's
fuck.
whatever you want.
Fits in any sentence.
食後の運動ってね。オープンユアマジックサーキット。ファイト。カウンター。スカット。
To get Aoko gaming.
Oh shit!
I hope the release of these two characters helps to breathe some life back into the game. People who weren't gonna buy it until Aoko came out.
Yeah,
There was a lot of buzz. That's the word, not vibe. Buzz around Aoko. Fuck!
I see a lot of buzz on Twitter, and then last night, the day she came out, I tried to find a ranked match, and I couldn't connect with anyone. And then I got a one match with someone. Maybe people are
Maybe
playing
they're on
it.
Xbox.
Maybe they're all on Xbox.
Which is crazy that this game came out on Xbox.
I
Whoopsie.
think that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if you just have the dev kit lying around, I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah.
You know who's never, ever, 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 ever going to get to play the source material? American Xbox owners.
Oh yeah. That's not who the demographic is. They don't care.
That's the thing is, the fun fighting game aside, if I didn't tell people to buy Melty Blood,
That's fair. Honestly, a lot of the anime stuff I play is because of Maxx.
yeah,
And then when I start to see the wider reach, like, oh, let's see what the online's like, I can
wow.
never find a match.
an anime fighting game with 13 characters in it for $60 based on a book I can't read. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, let me take a little look-see at that one.
Yeah. That's really gonna get the FIFA crowd.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Don't like that the I'm sad. The M is like so close to the S, and you're pissing me off.
Sorry,
I'm mad.
I'll change it after this.
Thank you very much.
Oh shit.
That was hilarious. Also, I am going to die. There should just be the Kramer.
Damn it!
The Kramer room meme, but all it says is Coma Gaming.
Jesus Christ.
There's not even like an edit to the original picture.
No edit,
There's
no joke,
color.
no
It just
punchline.
says, "What are you doing in there, Kramer Coma Gaming?" Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh my god, thank you, autocorrect.
Holy crap!
準備運動で終わっちゃったか。
They should have kept autocorrect on the iPhone. Shouldn't have brought it anywhere else.
Yeah, I should have patented it.
Yeah, come on.
I play Melty Blood like I play Facebook Messenger.
No, we're done with Smash. It's
she's
over.
over.
Though I do think Sakurai mains Koma.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
I think Koma is very much a Sakurai character.
I agree. I love just seeing Sakurai like living his best life. Like he's like finally getting to do some like tourism and even just seeing stuff inside of Japan.
I like seeing his cat.
Yeah, his cat.
I hope he starts posting Melty clips next. I hope he shares his PS5
God.
share and all his
I
clips.
mean, we know he plays Persona. I mean, that's just, you know, 1 degree away, isn't it?
It's close.
It's visual
close.
novel.
It's that other meme of it's like Persona players picking their second personality trait, and it's like
Forgot about that.
I saw one that had Tsukihime on it, and I'm like, I feel like that's really obscure.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Like, should be like Danganronpa or something. That feels pretty.
Yeah.
That feels like a next evolution. Okay.
All right.
Some spending meter. Gun.
Not. By the way, holy.
Feels good to be a gangster. Up!
Oh my
I got
God.
stuck in the shield. No, what actually happened was I did the crouching shield, and then I looked at Aoko's face. I'm like, that's a really funny face. And then I just didn't let go of shields. Like,
All right.
oh, there goes my moon gauge.
Oh shit. Shit. Oh no.
Ow.
Oh damn. Damn. Rats. Fuck. Etc.
Hmm. I like her a lot. I think she's in the top 3
She makes funny faces.
in this game. She does make funny faces.
There's like one frame, like I haven't paused to see it, but when she whiffs a grab, she makes a face, but for one frame.
I turned one of them into a sticker, I think. I think it's when she does
That
like
was
the
fast.
overhead kick. Yeah, there. It's when she does the overhead kick.
Forget that those are called stickers. I thought you meant like an actual sticker. And you put it on your...
Yeah, not yet.
I went to Redbubble and I
It's on my car.
Got one of those sticker printing machines for like $700.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was Maxx.
yeah. Looks like she's gonna pat Koma on the back.
Yeah, it does. She's like, I'm gonna pat you on the back, and Koma's just totally stoic, doesn't even know what's going on, doesn't know what day it is.
I would like a bumper sticker of May crouching and blocking in the corner.
You should get like a giant May decal of like a first-person perspective of getting hit by a Totsugeki.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The car in front of you, you can drive in fear.
That is dangerous. There's so many accidents. I was distracted by your bumper sticker. My fight or flight went off.
I want to get one of Soul Bad Guy doing Ground Viper,
Oh,
like on the bottom of my car on the side. So as I'm driving really fast, it looks like Soul Bad Guy is like flying across the road.
you should just have him doing his button, the one that reaches from across the stage. The screen.
Oh yeah,
That punch, you know what I'm talking about.
Night Raid Vortex.
Right.
No,
That's the
sorry,
funnest thing.
Heavy Mob Cemetery.
I'm sorry. How is just like a medium or light punch named something like that?
Oh, sorry. That's just okay. You're
No,
talking
go on,
about
no.
Far Slash.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the
Okay,
super
no,
where he
we're-
like flies across the screen. Yeah, no.
No,
God damn
was
it.
I was just talking about the button because that was the meme. Do you remember? It's like, watch. I'm even on the other side of the stage.
Look, I'm playing Xrd right now.
Yeah,
Wrong one. There we go.
that was such a good video. Oh no.
Yeah, the one where it like is Strive and Soul hits Far Slash and then it starts a combo in Marvel 3. It's like-
Oh, that felt
Oh,
good.
God.
Jesus.
GG's.
いい体験になったでしょ You win
I would get the Soul Far Slash if I ever had like a crack in my window.
That's actually really smart.
Yeah.
You've seen the guy that like it was probably something on Reddit posted of like oh man, I got a really bad scratch on my car, so I turned it into Ryu doing a Hadouken. It looks way cooler now.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually pretty creative, I'm not gonna lie.
That's good.
No,
Yeah.
Colors are all gone. Whatever.
Rip.
What? Okay. A giant window decal, right, for your back windshield, and it's Kyo climbing out of your window. It's that art of Kyo.
Yeah, the smiling one where he's got his hands on his knees.
Yeah, with and the bumper sticker says, "Do you want to play KOF?"
Oh my god.
Pull over.
God damn it. No,
From
it should just
that-
say shatter all expectation. Shatter all windshield.
I'll put "you're next" on my back windshield. In the front, just over your windshield, it's the image of Como when he does the super, grabbing you face forward. You see that every time they look behind them.
こんなところですか You win
Yeah, like the actual like animated part where
Yeah.
he's reaching his hand towards you.
Yeah.
Well,
このファイト今遅い取られた反撃ポポーっと反撃逃がしません
Oh, sh.
そこでカウンタースカットもう一度だなチョコザイだいや全
Damn it. It's like, alright, the knife stopped. Time to unblock.
何ですか You win をつければ
Let's go.
God, I don't remember how to play anyone else in this game anymore. My brain is all about putting orbs down now.
Where are you without your orbs, Max?
I don't know.
Who are you?
I just have knives now.
Oh no. I guess that's pretty good. Oh fuck. Ah.
No!
そちらです
Oops.
もう一度甘いです
No!
痛いじゃないですか
Shit. No!
No! Yes!
No! 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 I dropped frames!
Oh.
I would have blocked it anyway. That made it way scarier though.
That was hilarious.
Like I don't know if he went behind me yet or not. It doesn't work in the corner. I gotta do light.
It doesn't work in the corner. Why did you just become Zorak from Space Ghost?
Not bad enough. I missed my combo.
Sorry. It just reminded me of the Space Ghost Mantis Man. That is what he is, right? He's a mantis.
He's Mantis-esque.
Yeah, Mantis-esque.
If you're nothing without the orbs, then you don't deserve to have them.
If Space Ghost doesn't have his orbs, he's nothing.
I'm a Saber main. I'm not used to doing anything but hitting C.
I was gonna try and say this last time, but I think this will be my last round. Or
Alrighty.
Dodo.
Oh shit.
Dodo.
Oh, that was because I was.
You win.
That stood there for a while. Oh shit. Ugh.
Melty characters are such just normal looking people in outfits that when they do their win coats, it's like, bro, I don't say that many words in a whole day.
That's true.
Maybe not Coma, but
He struggles.
the
He says a sentence a year.
Coma's just a guy.
That's true. Alright, fine. One more just because Max is playing his main finally. I have not seen your Saber in quite some time.
Neither have I.
God
We
damn.
probably saw her at the same time.
That's true, actually.
Well, that's crazy.
Max is that Metal Wolf X game or whatever. Worth
Yeah.
playing.
Metal Wolf Chaos.
Chaos.
No. It's definitely
No.
worth watching someone play.
Yeah.
Okay. So I really want to watch someone play that.
So there was a reason when it was released, it was only $20.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as you watch it.
Yeah. I cannot believe it was real.
I streamed it, but I couldn't fucking handle the final boss.
Oh man.
It's an absolutely stupid gauntlet.
I don't know why you saying Gauntlet reminded me just of that Xbox PS2 era, but have they ever ported God Hand to any
No.
modern consoles?
No. It's because
That's really-
IGN killed God Hand. Thanks for playing, everybody.
I don't get the context. What happened?
IGN gave it like a 3, I think.
Oh,
Out of
wow.
It was
10.
received super poorly.
Yeah,
Wow.
because frankly, it's not a very good game. It's awesome.
No.
It's awesome. I love it. It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
action games.
Yeah.
It is very much that, and if you don't like a really difficult action game, odds are
Yeah.
probably.
You're gonna give it a 3 out of 10.
That's fair.
Oh no.
You're gonna give Game of the Year to a Madden.
Oh, they did that year? I can't remember.
At the Game Awards 2004.
What the hell is the input for this move?
Are there any like strange, almost like, I don't know, in the same vein as those weird PS1 games we've been playing, but for PS4? Any strange, like, I don't know. I was even trying to find something like Initial D, but there was no Initial D PlayStation port.
They don't make games like that anymore.
That's so sad.
Weird games are like indie stuff for PC nowadays.
That's fair. I just specifically mean like Japan-only exclusives from the 2000s, or games that have that vibe
Thank you,
today.
Jesse.
You're welcome. There's your match.
I
God.
wanted to hear her say it.
Everybody in chat.
Type it. Type it. Say it back, chat. Say it back! All the music cut out. I wasn't. Thank you. We got one. I'll take one. No. Okay, fine.
Damn.
I just looked at the room name. Was it always that?
Yes.
Oh my gaming how?
Oh god.
Thanks for joining,
All
Jesse.
right. Yeah, anytime. Thanks for inviting me. It's always good to play these games, and nice to see the new characters finally.
Yeah. Looking forward to the
fun.
rest of the new characters.
Yeah.
Thankful
Alright,
that we
I'm-
get them at all.
Get excited, chat. There's a chance they might add a mummy to this game.
You joke, but that actually sounds really exciting.
No, he's 100%. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
good.
I don't know what his deal is. I just know that he
Yeah.
looks like Diz from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god.
She had that
of them-
restaurant bit the entire time.
Are the rest,
Saber, yeah.
are the rest of them going to be free, or is that just for these two?
I would assume the rest are free, but if they're not, then that's fine.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they were not free. I
Oh,
think it was
yeah.
just something nice to give them, but still.
Right. Well, in any case, I look forward to more characters. But for now, I will catch you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
調子は悪くないな。ユーウィン。ターンはマジック目が覚めた。ファイト勝負。
True.
やりか無駄です。
Ah!
これならこの隙もらった。成功。反撃。
Oh, what?
これで決めるぞ。網かけます。追いつこう。もういかん。どうぞ。
Shit. No. Oh shit. Ah! I tried to throw and I got jumped back. Oh. Ow.
I guess I just like slept wrong, but man, it fucking sucks. Oh no. Oh shit.
No! Well.
やってそうでしょいい勝負でした
Damn.
You win
Max, you tried switching mains, you probably do that. Why are you so
他に
mean?
サーバントはいないようですね
Every time I come back home to visit, everyone just, oh, why aren't you a lawyer yet?
Why aren't you a coma main yet?
Why aren't you a coma main? I could play coma if I wanted to.
Your brother's a coma main.
Your brother's a coma main. You went to school for grapplers.
食ログではこの辺りにオープンユアマジックサーファイト
Oh, true.
Oh, what? That's unfortunate.
Oh my god, what happened? Oh my god, if that second one didn't connect, it's my only anti-air.
Just really surprised me is all.
First horror fighting game.
And it wouldn't be the first time I choked playing a game.
I thought I'd armor through all of it.
I thought so too. Oh shit.
I told you the guest characters were a slippery slope, and look at you now, you playing the invisible sword lady.
You know, she's not coming back.
That's fine, neither is this game. You're looking at the last Melty Blood ever. What are they gonna do, remake the visual novel again? The only way forward is fate. She's actually the only one who will come back. Oh my god.
I'm gonna stop charging it.
No!
Oh, damn it, turned around too late. No. Oh, god damn it.
Thank you. Thank you, French bread, for 2A being a low. No? Ow. Oh. Way am I facing? Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oops.
Pecan? I could see it being again, or yet again.
What was it? The Ninja Warriors again. Ninja.
Let's do one more.
Sure. There's a game. It's like a Super Nintendo beat 'em up or something. And it's just called Ninja. I think it's Ninja Warriors again or something.
And then make it a set. Make it a set. There we go.
Alrighty.
Now to get all that out of my system. Get all that Aoko out of my system.
Yeah, we gotta go back to the projectiles going forward.
高純度の精霊オープンユアマジックサービス前にファイト
Ow. Ow, again.
Oh shit.
That made it way easier to hit.
たまにはねなんじゃかなんの目障り行くわよ軽いそうね諦めいいそこだ前へ
Oh, it's a throw!
小さな声ターンユアマジックサービス行きましょうファイトザウターこれならファイト世界このスピードはたまに勝負でこれならダウター楽しみしてるダウター手を油断しちゃった立て地上のマジックにしては頑丈ファイトがこの程度挽回します強い目障り挽回します目障り
Oh, thank
Shit.
God.
I didn't go through the other one because it came out too late. Oh no. Shields. I did not. Oh no.
Fuck! Oh, god damn it.
Shit. No! Oh my god! I don't know. I thought that was the super.
I hope they call it Lego Star Wars again.
Surely they can't release Lego Star Wars. Like that's it.
And start doing it on the spin-off titles. Maybe a book. Oh, god damn it.
Ow, 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 ow. No, I did that last time.
Damn it! Cut me off in the air. Oh, damn it. I stopped holding low.
Oops. Oh, god damn it.
Hee hee.
Bye. True, true. Oh. I just wanted to do the little hop, I guess.
A lot of what ifs got answered tonight.
Ugh. I think we all learned a little something about ourselves as well.
Constructive game of Melty. Thanks everyone. We'll be back with more DLC characters release. Oh, thank God.
God,
Still same
Although
for Strive.
You know what the spooky thing though is? If we can't buy the DLC characters, how do they know to make more?
I hope they don't look at the player numbers.
Here's the good news is that Type Moon's a lot richer now than they were when the first Melty Blood came out, and they could no one could buy anything for this game ever, and they could probably bankroll it for the next couple of years, which is what I hope happens.
It wouldn't make a dent, yeah.
You know,
there's I'm tight on money. KOS probably not gonna happen. For the sake of the lit stream, though.
Soon.
Yeah.
I'll play it eventually.
There were like 2 other things releasing on the same day. Maxx just disconnected. I don't know what that was about. guess Maxx went to find KOF.
SNK found out I was talking. They removed me.
In the meantime, I'll be live tomorrow and on Sunday, more Fallout, doing the DLC, and then Pop will be live on Monday, Halo Infinite Tuesday will be Rave. That's what we got in it for now, so thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll be back with more DLC characters release, and until then, go to bed.
Go to bed.
Dante, hold on. Thanks, Dante. Dante gifting 10 tier 1 subs.
Damn.
The Rocket, Silence Bright, Kate Mario, Maxx, Jay.
Don't read those. Conflict of interest. Oh,
we're almost done. If it was more than 10.
Oh no, I meant specifically that one.
Jesus, Floppy, Old, and Gassed. Alright.
And Gim Unes?
Oh, Gim Unes.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks again, Dante. Means a lot. We'll actually, yeah, the Yeti got a sub. Haha. He's paying for it, so say thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I don't know. I thought Rave was in the chat, and so I was just not going to acknowledge it. Damn it!
No, that's probably what Rave says when he streams. It's where Dante picked it up from.
I'm gonna have to like sneak into the call. Wait, stake it out. Alrighty.
Joke has arrived. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks again, Dante. You know, it's almost done. We'll just let the notifications go. It's nice to be able to see Twitch Fun Bucks every once in a while more often. I brought up the stream because I was looking for the dashboard. It was in the web browser. It's okay, Dante. It means a lot.
Yes, thank you.
And again, yeah, we'll be back for more DLC. Fallout will next DLC. Tune in for when the next 2 DLCs go horrifically wrong like the last 2, and some game-breaking bug. So, all right, we got through. And yeah, Halo Infinite on Monday, where Pop will fly off the edge.
I think this is the one, guys.
Until next time, go to bed.
Go to bed.